Oh, hopefully that should be it. YouTube changes things. Well, apparently we are live. For those watching at home, hey, I'm PC, and welcome to my live stream. Today we're going to be experimenting with hover pads and robotics. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I just never got around to it. So we are here. I want to see if I can get my chat up down here. There we go. Oh, there's the chat. Let me do something here. That'll work. Anyway, yes, we are back in the desert. And we apparently have a lot of friends here too, except for the turn animals off in this world. This was me testing to see if I could get key bindings to work in creative. There's apparently an issue with having to reload the save file or something. But here we are. So, yes, we're using a lot of hover pads, a lot of hinges, a lot of fun stuff. Probably break the game or two a few times. So let us begin. There are two people watching. Hello, whoever you are, and welcome. Okay, well, it's good as place as any, and I think we'll actually do a bit of a foundation here. Let's go with black, just because. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking about things I can do with the hover pads now, and yeah, I got some interesting ideas. You know, as I said before, it's not like I don't have ideas or I just don't have the creativity. It's been feeling old. What can I say? Time goes on, just like everything else. What can you do? Just try to make the most of it, right? And that's what I try to do. But you know, it's things like this that help me escape, help me forget about everything, and do some cool stuff. Yeah, I've been thinking about like possible walker ideas. Like that's something I want to actually do some testing, but some other interesting stuff too. So let me see, what are we gonna do here? I guess we'll start with the basics here. Get my old post here. Probably need a few of those eventually. Alright, let's do this all in yellow so we can actually see what we're doing here. And up we go. And so I'm going to be basically, I don't know if anyone remembers the original hover pad robotic arm I did back in season 1, I think that was. Back when I was still doing it in survival. I was sort of using plates, or not plates, but ceiling tiles to work with it. So I wanted to try something a little different this time. A couple of different things we're going to do. First of all, we're going to... Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to string a whole bunch of hinges together, all going the same way. It might actually be a smart idea if I do that, so it's a little easier. Okay, so let's see, 9, 0, 9, 0, 9, 0, 9, and 0. Now, for this first one here, and for a lot of these things I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that, take advantage of being able to put parts close together using separate grids. Normally when you place a hover pad down, you have to have a 1 block space on the top and bottom for the actual hover pad itself, but if it's on a separate grid, it ignores that. So I can place a hover pad here and here, but in reality, I would have to have 1 extra block, and have them closer together, they should have more force, in theory. Everything on this channel is in theory, and I'm always proven wrong. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get the tools of the trade here. Oh, you're not. You're gonna be. Yeah. That's what I find too. If you're not looking directly at the block, sometimes you'll be looking at the hinge and not the block itself. See, I can actually place them one block apart just because I've got them on a separate grid. You can actually place them right next to each other if you wanted. Like if I had a block looping around, another one on this side, and they were joined up, you can actually place them in there. So that's that side, and then we're going to do this side here, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be powering one side, and then powering the other side, and just see what it can do, check its lifting capacities, and, you know, usual scientist experimentation stuff. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see, we are almost done. Alright, and I need a switchboard. Need a couple of switchboards actually. We'll do on here, we'll make it red, that'll be our main power. And I guess we'll go up here. So let's see, we'll do green for one side and blue for the other, just because we can, right? Alright, let's get that off. We'll switch these ones off. Now, is that on or off? It's off. And I have to switch all these over, so I need a terminal anyways. Let's go ahead and I'll just stick it here for now, and hit the right buttons if I can. Oh jeez, generator. For those you watching at home, I swear I actually know how to play this game. I'm just having an off day today. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. We will connect you to there. You will go to there, there, and there. And then we'll go up here, and I'm going to turn all those hover pads off, or onto hover mode. If I can hit the right buttons here. It'd be so nice if we could actually group these things. Okay, so now they're on hover mode, so that way I don't need a cockpit for this. So if I go down here, we just go, nope. Oh, this brings back memories. I might have to make another one of those wild rides one day. That was just too fun. No, I do not want to turn you off. That's what I'd like to see them do, is the creative mode flight that didn't have this bobbing, that it was like Minecraft creative flight where it was like you were stuck on rails. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta unlock all those hinges too. If I can hit the right buttons. So we'll go to hinges and gotta unlock all of them. Thank God there isn't too many yet. Alright, let's see what happens. So if I turn this side on, it's like a worm. And that's what I was hoping it would do. Whoa, here we go. I'm gonna break the game here. So much for rolling out the red carpet. Okay, let's turn that off. Cool. Let's see what happens if we turn them both on. Oh, here. Oh, there we go. I broke it. Record time. Come on, game. You know what you're doing here. Give it a second. See, I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's let the birdie fly, shall we? See where it wants to go. It's going to fly up to the sun by the looks of it. Best physics ever. And there they go. Cool. It's nice to know that the hinges are still broken. Okay, so now try something else. That's not mine. This is my garbage here. Yeah, this is so strange. Unity, gotta love it. Okay, let's try another one. Yeah, we got another post on here. Go back to yellow. Now you can see why I make it yellow, right? So you can actually see it coming. Because you never know when that thing's gonna want to hit you. Alright, so this time I'm gonna yeah, let's do this. And put a couple of these on this side. I'll do basically the same thing, just not as many joints. And make sure my sound's actually coming through too. Come on, stupid posts. And everyone go, hey Proxy, welcome. How's everything sound over on that end? I take it you caught the game break action there. Okay, so I'll do that. And I guess I'll have to do this. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do that. Go to here. Do that. Another one of these. All those. And yeah, we'll just test that. See how that works. Alright. Creative mode? Yeah, we're... went back to creative for reasons. Resource reasons, I should say. You know, as much as I like the survival aspect, sometimes some of the things that I want to build can be extremely grindy, and I don't want that. Oh, and I got a notification that I just went live. Hold on. You gotta love YouTube. I wonder how many people have actually, like, started streaming by mistake. Ah, okay. Yeah, I strung a whole bunch of hover pads together with hinges and had them facing each other and tried to get it curl like a worm, and I turned them both on, I twisted up and did its usual thing. Okay, so now I gotta put the switchboards back. We'll do, again, we'll do blue on this side, we'll do green on this side, and not hit the rail because it does that to me every single time. Okay, turn you off, connect you to there, there, and there, and then you off, there, there, and there. Okay, switch these over, like so, and turn it back on, if I can. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. See, it doesn't have a lot of strength, and that's the thing, and I'm wondering, because I know this is something they've added, you can actually go down to the wireframe in creative now. I want to see if it actually changes the weight. Let's see if we get, let's actually check that. So 551, and it doesn't change the weight. No, you just use your multi-tool. As long as you have a block in your hand, and you place it. Okay, so I thought that would have been lighter. And there's this one here that's having the trouble. But you can always do that and give it a little bit of help. but then that doesn't give any room to go back the other way. They did, however, add a whole bunch of new blocks too. Like small blocks and all that stuff. Like especially all the windows, and that's one thing that's got me back in. I want to take on a request I had a couple of years ago using those. But yeah, we have all these different blocks now. I just want to see if I got something that could be lighter, that could be stacked end on end. The half slope's pretty light. Let's try that. And here I was worried about the rotating plates. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of you. Yeah, that reminds me of another thing I wanted to try with the hover pads. I don't know why, but doing stuff like that amuses me. Going to take a block off and just have it drop like that. Alright, let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to try smaller blocks, lighter blocks. So I'm going to need one of these for sure. And then I can put these, which are about a third the weight. Yeah, and I have to use blocks at the end because I have to be able to put hover pads on there. Let's try that. And then what I can do is I can use these like that. Instead of using the full blocks and cut the weight down by like 80%. Let's see if that helps. Alright, throw another hinge on. And do the same thing. Another block. There. And number 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, good enough. 6. No, that's not a hover pad. Okay. There and there. There and there. Okay, and then we just do that and there we go. Alright, let's see what happens after I unlock the joints, of course. I broke the game, apparently. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I thought everything just stopped and I was expected to swing back and forth. Alright, well that actually works. Okay, now the next question is, does it need both blocks there? Yes, it does. Alright. As soon as I can get it back on there. Okay, now the question is, how much weight can it carry? Let's stick a generator on there. Why not? Start with a big guy. Now, I've also learned too that there's only so much that these things can take. Rotors especially. So I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. Or was even going to break the game. Hey Jeremy, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. You still working over Vantech there. Yeah, too much weight. Way too much weight. That works though. That doesn't really do much. The other one worked so great. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a Happy New Year. It will be if I'm not at Surf Tech by the end of it. I hate to say it, the place has actually gotten so on my nerves, I just don't want to be there anymore. I almost want to quit and do this for a living, but that's not happening anytime soon. Alright, so how did I do that? What else did I want to do? Yeah, we'll just leave that one there. Let's try the other way. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, I thought you lived out there. Or are you more this way? Yeah, here's something we can try. I don't know if this actually worked. Planning to break in the game, but hey, wouldn't be the first time. No, that's not it. That's the wrong way too. So now I want to try sort of like a stabilization mechanic. Yeah. Oh, I got the right one. What do you know? Well, I see change on the horizon. I've actually been working on the project, you know, the big one there that a couple of people know about. And it's gonna happen. I just gotta do it like you said. It's like just belt it out, just like I mean it. Alright, let's see what happens. Nothing, because I've got to set up the hover mode. But I've been testing it out and I got some things I need. Hey, that actually works. Cool. Question is how much weight can that support? But yeah, that definitely goes. That's definitely gonna 20, man. That's oh come on. Wow, it was 25 when I was driving. Now I'm up to about 45. But honestly, you should see our area. It's disgusting. It's all microbreweries now, or craft breweries they call them, but they're actually just bars. And so there's like 5 or 6 of them. The bakery that was next door is actually the bakery brewery. So now we got a whole bunch of millennials, people are calling them, hanging out and drinking all the time and shit like that. And our parking lot's become like the community, or our driveway has become like the community parking lot apparently, which is no surprise. Go up a little higher with this and see what happens, because I know the hover pads have like a 3-block range, something like that. Oh, that does not go there. That does. But yeah, needless to say, I just getting too old to do that work. Tired of the moisture in that place, tired of the chemicals, tired of the cuts, tired of the other things, the usual stuff. I probably could look for another job, but I already know what I want to do. tough it out if I have to, right? Nope, I'm doing things wrong again. I swear, I really do know what I'm doing. I've played this game many times. Okay, and let that drop down. Did I unlock that one? Yes, I did. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to flop around, but it's not the case. You know what? Something I talked about so many times is the amount of power we use. Realistically, if we took out one heater on the big side, you know, the big heaters for the tanks, one heater equals 5 lights. That's all I'm going to say. We've got 30 heaters in the shop. That was my idea, though, but that's out of the question. But the only thing we really have going right now is Keith Panel and any work they're doing on the Annis's Island waste treatment expansion. Other than that, it's dead. Ever since Westgar left, we're out in the ocean right now. Don't know where it's gonna go. Don't really care, to be honest. What else was I gonna do? I had a few other ideas of things I wanted to try. That wasn't working. Well, it sort of works, but it can only hold so much weight. Let's actually see what we have on here. It's already 200 with the hover pad. Wow. Let's see if we can support one of these. No, and it's that one up there. I was hoping the other idea would have worked, but it didn't. Let's see. Is that? Oh yeah, little fun thing I wanted to do, just because I can. Alright, let's do that. Let's do. I just want to see what happens. Okay, and then no. There we go. Hey Jeremy, you're still on the Discord, right? If you go there, and I think I post it in the wall. I scroll back about a page or so, you'll see a thumbnail for the video there. Yeah, we'll see how that happened, how that works out. I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, we take out that block and that block. Turn that off and see what happens. Really? No drift or anything? I remember these things rolling a little more. Just take it off the rack and see what it does. Won't go very far because it's going to run out of power. Or flip over. That's okay, because we'll fix it. We'll fix it. I think we can fix it. No, we can't. Alright, that's fine. Build another one. I just want to see what that did. I want to see if it would roll on its own, but that wasn't the case. That was an idea I had too. I was gonna try to do like a giant air hockey table sort of deal. Go with that, see how it worked. Okay, now we got here 4 o'clock. I had a whole bunch of ideas and I forgot what I was gonna do now. Let's do this for one, and that's nothing. I'll do this one. I can't remember what it was now. I had all these ideas. None of them got scrapped because it decided to twist up into a bit of a shamble. Just turn that off for now. Anyway, see, I know there's the power joints too, but they're not the greatest either. Let's actually test those out. That won't work anyways, because you have to actually control them. I like to have everything controlled outside the cockpit. That's why I do stuff like this. Not really a lot of weight. Although, there is something I can do. If it'll let me, it won't let me do it up there. I gotta rebuild this thing. Come on, stop please. Thank you. It's amazing how steel can bounce. The problem with these small blocks is the hitbox is kind of small on them. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and we'll put some of these here instead. No. There we go. Yeah, definitely haven't given up on the walker ideas either. There was one that I still want to try, and I don't know how well it's going to work out because of what we experienced at the beginning of the stream. Granted, it's not hover pads, but it's gonna be like air blades and stuff. But there's issues with the air blades too that make things difficult to do stuff like that. One of them just happens to be that they fix themselves to sea level altitude instead of ground level altitude. So when you have a transition in the ground, they don't respond. So you have to make the adjustments yourself, which was probably gonna be a big thing with the transformer that I had made if you try to drive it. Anyway, let's see what this does. Besides break the game. I might get on there. Thank you. You know what I should do, since I technically have built the largest walker in the game? That's the big AT1 there. I should try to build the smallest walker in the game. Well, I think I have built the smallest one. No, actually, I think somebody else had done something a little bit smaller. And I think there was where their timing was actually on the actual walker itself. I can't remember. That was so long ago. Okay, that's one side. Turn you off. Okay. Ah. Yes, I know what I did wrong. Cut the power, that's what I did wrong. Okay. Now, let's get some weight on here and see what it does. Could be better, could be worse. That's just one hover pad too. Well, it's not terrible. It's a lot of weight too. That's 600 kilos at the end here, plus this. Let's see. My mind, I don't know why, but my mind drew a blank here. Oh well, let's do something fun. I tried doing this before, and it was actually worked out pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta do it this way. I tried with a 2x3 before, or 3x3, but because the hover pads are kind of odd shape, it didn't really work out too well. But we do this, and then we switch you to grounded, and we will turn you off for now. We'll leave you on. Grab some power over here, do like that. Grab a replicator, like so, and I bugged out the GUI again. Okay. What's happening? What am I doing now? Oh, hang on, wait for the lag. Yeah. Let's see if I can actually get this in here. Let's so everything's black. You know, let's go for something colorful here. Let's go for the red ball. Now, if I can actually blueprint it in here, it'd be great. It's not going to let me. I'm going to have to build a ramp for it to go in. That is fine. Okay, actually, let's see if we can do it from up here. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, not going to work. That's fine. Because we have... one of these will do the trick. That'll work. Okay. Build that. We'll build it right up there. Watch it drop in. Oh, it's actually spinning. Oh, the first time I did it was bouncing up and down. It's actually really cool. Let's do some splash color in here. This is how we paint in Planet Nomads. And this sort of points out the whole thing I talked about before about these round corners, is that they have flat spots on them. And that's why the hover pad's causing it to spin like that, because it's pushing on that hex face. I'll call it. I'll bring one up here. Just a minute. We'll do that. And I'm going to bring it down to wireframe. There you go. So you can see this is why they don't roll, because that is the actual collision box. The roundness you see is just a mesh that goes over it. So that's what is interacting with the grid. So that's why these things never want to roll properly, but they seem to spin really good. So I'm going to leave this here for a moment. Hey, Anatar. Retract. What's this retracted message, huh? Did I miss something? I am going to take a quick break here. Just a quick couple of minutes. Let me do something here. Okay. I'll go back here. Go back to the game. You guys can watch the ball spin while I take care of something. I shall return. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we have the option to be able to build a block in midair now without having to actually connect it to the ground or anything like that. So that comes in handy. Oh yeah, camera. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I wanted to do with this. I think I did it before, but I'm gonna do it again anyways with the hover pads. Let's see. We're gonna go with the 2x2. Yeah, 2x2. We'll do that. Let's see here. We need some blocks. Let's actually get a nice color too. Sure. We'll go with red. Okay, and then we're gonna go. Oh yeah, 2. So we do that. There's gonna have to be a wall here. Hang on. I'm thinking. Let's get one of these out. So that's gonna be the hover pad there. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then might as well just fill this in. Gotta do the old happy day again, just because we can. Like so, and back to here. Alright, Antor, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you later. Okay, what am I trying to do here? Let's get the hover pads in place so I actually see what I'm doing. Let's see, 8. Okay, so there's going to be 1 here. There's going to be 1 there. And then there's going to be... Right. I think I got 2 blocks in there. No, that's 1. Okay, that's 2 and here. And that's not a hover pad. That's a hover pad. Is that right? 2 and 2. No, it's not. Okay, that is. Alright, that should work. Let's get that other bar out. Okay, now we need railings. This is going to be ugly. Well, whatever. Well, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just messing around here. Actually, that should be on the other side. Okay, and then down there will have to be blocks. And I not realized I was going to do it with windows. Actually, let's do it with windows. Just because we have them now. Let's see, let me go with the small ones. Oh, I did it again. That bugs me. That's not what I wanted. Come on. There we go. So tricky placing these things. You gotta get like right on the edge. Okay. Stand up. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, you're not gonna place there, right? Of course not, heavy in the wrong spot. Oh, they have the color texture off. What's going on here? Okay, and then oh yeah, I gotta get this back on the bar. So it's on 2. Yeah. Okay. that's more what I wanted. Yeah, it's just a what, 12 colors we have here. I asked about that, and they said it had something to do with them having to make a separate texture for each individual color. But then I started thinking about space engineers and their color picker, which seems to have no problems. I understand it's a completely different game engine, but it's besides the point. Come on, yeah, there. I forgot the ball was still there. And perfect. Alright, switch you to hover. Let's see if I can get in here. Switch you. Nope. I gotta go in. Somehow get in here. You to hover. Can I reach you? Yes, I can. Alright, now switchboard. Alright, now let's see if we can actually blueprint something in there. Sure, we'll put a green one in there. No, it's not going to work that way, so I'm going to have to put them in afterwards. Or put the ball in afterwards. Or the window's in afterwards, put the ball in first. Okay, and like so. It actually worked. These are one of the things I wanted to try to do, is try to get things where almost like a desktop toy where you got something going on just with hover pads and a ball bouncing around, all that stuff. That's what those whole roller coaster things I was doing was supposed to be about. That is that. Interesting. And as far as the whole robotics things go, that's making some weird noises. I'll turn that off for now. Well, let's go back to the old ways and see how that works. Get the old hover pad motors out again. Let's go green on this one, just because. Okay. So I'm going to need 7x7, but since we're not going to be moving this, we'll use this. Unfortunately, these do take up a lot of space, but They have more power, they seem. Okay, let's do number 2 in the middle. There, and then get some blocks on it. Actually, that was something I wanted to try. Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the dust storms. I'm like, smoke, what's going on? This isn't Space Engineers. Why did I want to do this? I think 3 should be enough. Unfortunately, I don't know of how to actually toggle the weather in creative. This was just like a test world. I never really set anything up. Okay, let's see if this will actually work. Let's put... Is that actually going to hit? I have no idea. Let's find out. We'll grab one of these. Go down there. Connect you to that. And... doesn't really matter what I do with those right now because they're not set to anything. No, that's not what I want to do. Come on, get out of there. Nope. Unlock that. Okay. So there is clearance. So let's try. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, let me see that rotor. Okay. Damn it. I just want to lock this in a proper position. There we go. Okay. So now, get another switchboard. That's not a switchboard. There we go. Turn you off. Turn you off. Now here's something that I'm wondering. If a switchboard doesn't have any power at all, should it really light up if you turn it on? That's just being anal about things. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, that one and that one. Let's disconnect you. Set you to that. Set you to that. Connect. Come on. Connect you to there. And then, nope. I'm doing this wrong. I had it right the first time. Yeah. There we go. That and that. Okay. And we are good to go. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to try something here. It should work if I do that and power the rotor. That should work as a brake. Because the rotors, if you power them and turn them on, they stop right away. Okay. Interesting. Now we do a bit of a weight check here. Be nice if I get rid of this dust storm. Alright, now this is where things go horribly wrong. As I push the limits of the game. If these stupid things would actually snap properly. Come on. Most awkward block to use in the game. Forget it. I'll just do it this way. Let's get an old Jenny on here. Sure, that works. Just think of the kinetic force in that. Alright. Is this actually going to be able to do anything? No. It's a lot of weight, though. That's cool. I'm gonna have to remember that. Using it as a brake. Yeah, it's not doing much, but if I had hover pads on there, I'm sure that would help. I'm trying to get that to work. Ideally, hover pads on all four sides, but don't have the room for those. What we got there? 3,000. Okay. Let's have some fun. That's the wrong cockpit. That's not gonna work. Well, I do have animals on. There's actually like a whole bunch of godillos and those salamander things behind me. We could always go pay them a visit. Why am I the third person? See, and it hits that point where it needs that extra push. So the hover pads on there would definitely help. You know what? Let's try something. Alright, so let's go up and let's make it a little bit bigger. That's not what I was looking for. So one more on each side. We're going to go one more across the top. That was actually something I thought about when I saw the godillos off in the distance there, right over there actually. I was thinking about pulling out the tank and see if the thing still worked. Let's see here, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay, let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's do that, that. I'm sorry, why? Oh. Hmm. It could be an issue. Can't get the hover pad here. And the reason why I can't put it there is not because of this, it's because of the other hover pad there. It needs to have one block out, one block there. So I would have to have it here. At which point it does nothing to that. Let's go like this. That'll do it. And then on here, it's going to be maybe 4 pads, 2 go in 2 different directions. So that, do. Oh, really? What? No, come on. There you go. I didn't think you were going to do that to me. Alright, so that, do this one going the other way. I like this. So, get that on, turn that on so I can actually see what I'm doing. And more blocks. Okay, now these two will not work there because I forgot to put the block there. Oh, that one won't work. Okay, that one's going that way, that one goes this way. That one there, and I'm at get on there. I saw you. Where are you? Come on. There you go. Alright, that should work. Let's see what happens. Game break imminent again. So far, not bad. Only broken the game once so far. Okay, that is good. Now I gotta figure out what's what here. All right. There, and those two. Okay. Now that side. Now we'll go on this one. Pretty simple because it won't let me connect the ones that are already connected. Alright, off we go, hopefully. Now we're talking. Let's go for it. That's what I mean. These hover pads got power. Look at this. Oh, I don't know. That was a lot of power. That saved me quite a ways. Kind of see what happens when I throw it. You know what? I think we're going to go straight up to a beacon. This has power. Like, serious amount of power. Okay, where is that big guy? Haha. Yeah, not enough power to lift the beacon. That's a lot of weight though. That's 10 tons. See if we get some momentum built up on this thing. Beacon's not going to work, but I think a Jenny would work. Still pretty heavy. The problem is I only have 2 hover pads on the rotor itself. I want to see if I get this thing going around. Like the swing, keep pushing the momentum, and then if I get swinging fast enough, because it's so low to the ground, let's see if we can get our Godillo friends to come by. I've already launched him with a trebuchet. Let's see if I can launch him with a giant mallet. Oh, it's gonna go over. There it is. Okay, let's go get some Godillos. Oh, they're not going to be aggressive to me. I'm creative. Right? You're not going to do anything, are you? You're going to run away. That's what you're going to do. Smart Godillo. Actually, I just had an idea. Besides sending myself up to orbit. Let's see what happens when we hit a ball with it. Just because. I'm gonna see if I can get it to land right there. It stops right there. Hilarious. Oh, that didn't work. It was fun though. It definitely gives me some ideas. Clearly it's got power. And to be honest, I'm starting to run out of steam on the stream. It was all geared up, ready to go. I had ideas. What was going on there? Oh, it's clipping through the glass. But maybe give me 5 minutes and I'll come back and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So I shall return. Okay, I'm back. I think we're probably gonna end this pretty soon, but one thing I do want to do is have a little bit of fun with one of my previous projects, and I was actually surprised at how well this thing was actually running. There you are, my friend. Let's see which way you're facing. Let's get you the other way. I'm actually surprised at how well this runs with the new Unity now. First time I drove this thing, it was laggy like you wouldn't believe. Let's zoom out. Oh yeah, Jervin, if you're still there, there's a new mod pack out that you might be interested in. It's sort of a variation of SevTech where it's all like, you could say, gated progression. It's called Engineer's Life. It's crazy. It like involves you going to the Nether and going through better with mods just to be able to make glass. It was quite the grind I've been doing. I thought this thing was faster. Well, actually, it is going pretty fast. Got a lot of bobbing going on. Let's go terrorize some Godillos. Oh yeah, did you see that last video I uploaded? The Creativity Happens, the ones with the repainted dragons? I actually liked how they turned out. Kind of bunching up here. Am I stuck? Oh. Godilla straight ahead. Trampled by a giant centipede. Oh wow, this thing's all over the place. Yeah, those hinges. That makes me wonder. Let me check something here. Yeah, they're all unlocked. I wonder if it's because these are old hinges, because I noticed this when I was working on white shade. That when I was recoloring, that's the hinges were changing as I changed the color. So maybe, let's see that, try that. Okay, it's unlocked. And I think it's because it was changing them from the non-powered to the powered hinges. I'm not too sure. But we'll find out. Because to me it seems like they're starting to stick a little bit. Sort of bind, for instance. And this was, oh geez, this thing was created a long time ago. And should be the last ones. There, yes. Alright. I missed. Of course I missed. Oh wait, why is one unpowered? What is going on here? Got a broken foot. Where is the power connection for that one? Up there. Okay. Yes. I think I know what it is. Maybe let's take directional off. Let's try that. And that's one side, like so. Another one. I wonder if this has to do with the blueprinting or something. Might explain a few things, not everything, but you never know. Okay, do that, do. think that's what's going on. Is the back's catching up to the front. And I did these ones. Yes, I did. Yeah. Let's hop back in and see what happens. Besides the fact that it's going to run extremely slow now because it's got no power. No power at all. Alright, get a couple more then. That's not what I'm trying to do. Maybe every other one? Possibly. It's never easy being a bad scientist, I tell you. Just so many things I want to do, and just I just can't get my mind to the right, my head right into the right frame of mind to do some of this stuff. It's like the whole thing about about the tribute to KP. Oh, I wanted to have fun with that one. Yeah, now it's slow. Either slow or bunches up. It works though. It works. Let's go in for a prey. Haha. Let's take out the nest while we're here, if we can. Yeah, steering's off on this thing too. Terrible. Who built this garbage? Oh, okay, I thought he survived that. There's another one. Let's go. Let's go for it. Beep beep. Took a dildo roller. Well, I think I'm gonna call this one here. And like I said, I'm sort of running out of steam. Been so tired lately. Blame myself for getting old. But anyways, I know we didn't do too much, but we had a little bit of fun over here with swinging Pendulum of Doom. Did we really come all the way from there? Wow. Let's actually teleport there, because we can. It has to take 5 minutes to load just to go the 50 feet. Maybe just for the sake of it. This actually sort of has to do with another build I want to do in the sometime down the road eventually. Actually, I didn't need that because what was that? That looked kind of weird. But yeah, repainting these was sort of a reason why I did that, because I do have another build that's gonna require these. Just as sort of like decoration. Is the beacon going to be turned on? It is. Still love that. Oh, get that back on. Yeah, surprisingly, I could lift. The head can actually lift with all that weight in there. Unbelievable. I like it though. Definitely got to be the best build I've ever done in this game. Take a nice screenshot of that. Not like there's not enough of this, enough of this build up there on the workshop. Yeah, I wanted to try to get a little more decoration to it, like little spines on the wings and stuff like that. But as you can see, it's starting to get a little heavy. I had to add more generators because of the extra air blades, and the batteries are all dying because I built this thing with batteries, and for some reason the batteries actually deplete in creative. So yeah, so I had to do that. That's kind of cool. It almost looks like it's carrying something, a couple of eggs or some crazy stuff. fact, oh yeah, inverted steering, I forgot about that. Take out the monument while we're here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that inverted steering. Oh, it's mine now, haha, grab it. Yes, definitely was one of my best. I was hoping, like, I really did want the wings to sort of flap, and that was the whole original plan of it. But this is one of the things I like doing, in case you haven't noticed, like the centipede, for instance, wherever that thing is. It's over here somewhere. And I'm steering the wrong way again. But it's just like the whole articulation, watching like you can almost call it like the fluid dynamics of the way everything moves. Sort of like it's rippling through water. Now, where was that centipede? Was it not over here? I don't know. But yeah, one of those builds that I wish at the time they actually had the color in, because that was the biggest thing that was lacking in this game. Out of all the things I built was the fact that nothing had color. It had no definition. It had, like, even this, it's not much, but I got where the air blades are, it's actually orange instead of red, just to sort of get like the little bones in the wings. There's the centipede. Now if I can get this thing to fly better and actually be able to use its legs so I can swoop down, pick things up and fly away with them, that'd be awesome. I might actually suggest to Crane Balls that they update the picture in the game menu, because you have the white version only. Large extension cord for what? Zap. Yeah. Anyways, I think they're gonna call this here. Oh, almost broke my phone. Alright, anyways, thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Again, it wasn't much, but yeah, it's something. Anyways, we'll see you later. Birds. Get right into the beam there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. It's like a little star pattern. Cool. Alright. See you guys later. Happy New Year.